Venus Fridays. So let's talk about what's going on with our divine feminine planet or divine feminine energy over the next week, as well as some astrological aromatherapy to help us navigate the energies. So first off, today we have the moon square Mars and Saturn. So just focusing on that energy of Mars and Saturn are close together in the morning sky, and the moon being in this dynamic relationship as square just activates, highlights, brings energy, our awareness to that. And so there is a little bit of, about the masculine being in Pisces and connecting with Saturn, right? Bringing that healing of the masculine Pisces aspect into the real world, our everyday world where we live and experience things. So I think this Mars and Saturn being together is an awesome opportunity for us to really focus on that healing, the masculine within ourselves. Where do we keep pushing? Where do we stay on the hamster wheel? Where do we think the feminine isn't as equal or at the same level, even if it's unconsciously, all of that. And then bring that into the real world where we're experiencing the dominator culture of the patriarchy and all of that, right? So just more opportunity for that healing around the masculine. Then on Saturday, the moon will square Venus in Aries. So the moon is highlighting the divine feminine here. And it's kind of like the flip side of Mars in Pisces, right? So the masculine is not really allowed to have its feelings and be emotional and do healing and be empathic. And then Venus is not allowed to be in her Aries Wonder Woman, super badass, protector, warrioress energy either. So it's interesting that we have these happening together so that we can continue to heal those layers that are restricting the masculine and feminine in being in their highest and fullest and healthiest expression, right? Because we love Wonder Woman. Oh my God, she's amazing, right? So we want to allow the feminine to be that strong, independent force of nature who protects us and holds space for us, and is just standing in her full, strong, individual Amazon type of power. So the moon coming into the square with that gives us an opportunity on Saturday to just tune into that energy within ourselves. Where do we not let ourselves stand in our power? Where do we push the boundaries with it, right? How can we let the feminine have all of her fiery expressions as well? Then on Monday, we have the waxing half moon in Cancer. So the moon is gaining light. Look for that at the sunset, being up on high. It's so beautiful, right? The waxing moon is at the sunset in the sky, and the waning moon is at the sunrise in the sky. So it's beautiful to see, and it's in Cancer. So Cancer is the sign that's teaching us about unconditional love for ourselves first, and then being able to nurture others and provide that space. So this Cancer half moon at dusk is a lovely time to tune into how are we loving ourselves and others? How do we nurture and take care of ourselves and others? Also, we have Mercury is conjunct, meeting right with Chiron in Aries on Monday as well. So more of that healing around that Aries type of energy, right? We only let the masculine have that warrior, fiery, and often we let it go way too far with that, right? We see so much of that in our world right now. So how do we, in our minds, our awareness, our consciousness, help contribute to healing that Aries archetype where it's not going too far, or we're not allowing the feminine or even the masculine to have the healthy aspect of that energy? Tuesday, there's like nothing going on, which is so unusual and nice. So let Tuesday just be kind of a breezy day. Of course, whatever cycles you're personally in, or, you know, there's bleed over from things, right? We just went through the eclipse. We're still kind of settling, shifting from all of that transformative energy. So it's not like nothing will happen for you on Tuesday. It's just a blissful day. But, you know, it's personal. And God, when I think about the eclipse, it's like, I can't even believe that was only like a few days ago. It just feels like days and days and days ago, which is, you know, so eclipse-y kind of energy. And then on Wednesday, we have the moon trine Venus in Aries, and it's also trine Mercury and Chiron that just had that conjunction on Monday, right? So the moon is in this flowing, bringing more energy into that healing of the feminine in Aries, healing of our understanding, our thoughts, our thinking, perceptions, how we communicate things in Aries, and the Chiron, right? There's that healing, core wounds around like standing in our fiery strength and power. And then next Friday, we're going to have Mercury and Venus conjunct coming right together, but I will talk about that more then. And then the last thing, I want to talk about some astrological aromatherapy or astrological just plant medicine to help us with this energy. So I wanted to bring in angelica root, and it came to me, and then I realized I didn't actually have any of the essential oil, but I have some of the root itself here. So it smells so nice. There's a real sweetness to angelica root that I love. I've been making tea with it over the last few days, just because I didn't have any of the essential oil. So it doesn't have to always be an essential oil. You can work with the herb, different kinds of plant medicines. You can even just tune into the energy of it. So angelica root, right? Angel, right? It's the root. It comes from the root, which we can see here, but it is this beautiful plant that's known for rooting, helping us ground in that angelic, celestial type of energy. So it's really good support for our central nervous system. It's like helps to calm it, right? Bringing that spiritual in, but grounding it. So I feel like it's a great essence to use coming out of the eclipse, right? We went through the eclipse portal. It's this rapid transformation time. It's where we want to be seeding things for the years and the time to come. And so it can feel kind of like disorienting, like the fact that Monday feels like lifetime ago to me, right? That's that eclipse kind of energy. So angelica root can help us kind of anchor and bring that energy, our intentions from that celestial realm down rooted into the ground, as well as Venus is at that earth star chakra, grounding, focusing on the earth, bringing that energy in as she's moving into the underworld, right? So I think angelica root can be a great support for us through this time, right? Just kind of help us settle, get grounded, call in our angels, call in our, you know, energetic forces that are helping and guiding us as we're transitioning through this time. Angelic root is also amazing, like hormonal balancer. It really helps with that, especially around like estrogen and having estrogen be at, you know, too high levels, too low levels. I think angelic root can really help kind of even that out. Spiritually, it's really connected to like heart and upper chakras, but it's a root. So again, it grounds and helps bring all of that energy down and in. It's good for digestion, helps with fatigue, and really just helps us like connect into and open up to that angelic realm, that spiritual realm, the realm of guidance and the archangels and all of that kind of energy. So I think angelica root, however you like to use it. So I have it, like I said, I'm drinking it in a tea lately, but I also love using it in this like powerful fire ceremony when I'm doing ceremony and wanting to cleanse and clear energies. Angelica root is amazing in that. And I use this Epsom salts, and I put some Everclear in it, right? Any kind of high burning alcohol in a pan and light it and put the angelica root on it. Sometimes I'll use myrrh and frankincense resin as well. And it's just like you put into the fire what you're wanting to let go of and release, and it just burns up. And angelica root has this lovely angelic kind of sweet smell to it. So I hope that angelica root is helpful for you. If you want to learn more astrological aromatherapy things, I have a freebie that you can grab, and I will put it down below, or I don't know where you'll be watching this, but I will try and put it everywhere I can post this. So if it's something that you want, but you can always go to my website, SheridanSemple.com, and it's right there on the homepage. You can grab it there as well. So, all right. Thanks so much. Bye.